Welcome everyone to Analytics Corner. I'm Dan the Pom, Blue Abroad here, and it's the Carlton girls, the AFLW. It's only just over a week away, and we're going to talk about the girls team in depth, have a little look at what their season is going to be like. Now, the girls really set the benchmark to the boys last year, jumping from last to finals, where they were cruelly beaten by Adelaide in the grand final, and really set the tone of what can be. Now, can the girls go one better this year? The off-season saw the heartbreaking loss of Davey to Collingwood. Huge loss. However, for me, all is not lost. We have recruited brilliantly. And if you watched our AFLW draft show, I was a big advocate that Lucy McAvoy was the number one pick for Carlton. Really take her. She was the standout for me in the draft class. Has everything you look for in a footballer. Big-bodied, classy with the ball, good user, strong in tackle. She has all the hallmarks for me to be like the cripper of that team. You know, really set the tone. And once she has a four-quarter engine, look out. I see her and Maddie really putting the AFLW on the map, giving it that equal footing with the men's game for entertainment value, combative style and classy. For me, it's a super exciting prospect for us. We also went out, and as you can see, we recruited Joanne Doonan. Now, again, if you watch one of my shows, I did a review on this girl 5 months back. I'm a big Gaelic football fan. She's a really standout from her time there. Natural leader, classy user, great footy IQ, good vision, brings players into the game and can kick goals herself. I really do expect to see Lucy and Joanne really prevalent in the teams throughout the year this year. And for me, the thought of Joanne Vessier feeding off Taylor Harris, it's just a dream come true. Now, Kate Harrison is also on that list. She comes from Rugby Sevens. Shows class with the ball in hands, not afraid of doing the rough stuff in rugby. She works in tight spaces, she's got quick feet, and I think we will see her at some point in the year. She has the bare skills just from looking at her time at rugby that really show she can step up in the AFLW. I think she will add some time in the midfield at some point, but the one I'm really excited about is Lalofi. She's a natural footballer, pace and flair, great penetrating kick. She's the modern day backwoman who will really add to one of the best defences already in the league. The other girls, I think, are kind of project players that we picked up, but I will expect to see them. Something that Carlton have done really well with the girls team is really putting time into the girls and really giving them time on the ground. And I think that's why you saw us go from last to first as well. I know the conference system will have had a part of it, but I think that was what held us in good stead. We're not afraid to put our best players and our young players in the heat of battle. Now let's look at the 21 that I've picked up. Now, our strength for me is the back line. And for me, when you see 2019, you had Harrington, Pound, they all made the All-Australian. You've got Nicola Stephen there as well, who's an All-Australian from the year before and was probably unlucky not to throw in the berth. For me, when you add Lalofi in there, the heavy able Van Dijk, it's a really strong back line. It's got everything you need. It's got speed, it's got strength in transition, it's got good IQ, good awareness, good positioning. You could probably argue it's not the tallest in the league, but I think when you add McAvoy as well, who will see a rotate down there, I reckon Harrington will maybe get a bit of on-ball time as well. She's strong overhead, McAvoy is, just like Harrington, a little bit quicker. And I'd also look out for Brooke Vernon, another gifted footballer, another very skilled, silky footballer. I think she will come in as well and really add a dimension to that backline. Really exciting backline for me, that. Like, you look at that, for me, Van Dijk, Pound, Lalofi, Harrington and Stevens, it's A grade, no doubt about that. Now, the midfield, many say is the weakness. Now, for me, we did probably suffer with clearances last year, and I think we ranked 6th, and that is probably where people come up with this, oh, Carlton don't have the midfield to compete. Now, Alison Downey, as the ruck woman, is the competition's leader in hit-outs to advantage. And I think when you add the addition of McAvoy, another year into Madison, I think it will really pose a risk for teams. And I think you'll start to see more dominance in that. Once they start winning more ball, they work well as a dynamic duo. You throw in the Hoskin twins, Dalton and G, they have pace, skill, good IQ. It's a very different dynamic, and McAvoy just adds a total different dynamic, who, in my opinion, her ceiling is a lot higher than Davey. As good as Davey was, I think McAvoy will be better. And I think, Madison Prespakis from last year, I think she's really going to go up again. Like, she was phenomenal last year, by miles the recruit of the year. And I think she's really going to put, like I keep saying it, AFLW will be put on the map by players like Vesio, Madison Prespakis, McAvoy, because they play a brand of football that is very attractive to the fans of the male game. It's a very competitive league now. It's getting there, and I'm super excited. Over onto the forward line, for me, the most potent in the competition. I can't see how you beat this. Taylor Harris is a superstar in every sense of the word. Phenomenal. She strong in the air, good kick, very athletic, multi-champion sportswoman. Real rare breed, and she's got everything you need to be top of this game. Now you add Joanne Doonan, we know I'm a big fan of her, absolute class and sense of the word, and from what I've been seeing as well of her in the pre-season games, she's taken to AFL like a duck to water, and I think she's going to make a huge impact. You add her with Vesio, that is a fearsome combination. Two small forward girls just really crumbing hard, good footy IQ, bringing others into the game, very unselfish football from both of them. And I think you'll see Moody as well, the young ruckman. I think she will rotate, add a bit of height into that forward line. I think she'll rotate with Downey as well, because she is the next in line, and it's something we've done well about preparing for the next gen. We do feed the system really well, and for me it's something that is a credit to Dan Harford and his crew, that they really do rotate really well. Now the ones to watch, quite simply for me, is Lalofi. She has wow factor. I was blown away when I did my research for the IFL draft and got to see the highlights. She really stood out, lightning quick. She's everything that, kind of what I like to use this term, bums off seats football. You think something's going to happen and it might not. Bit like, the Cyril Rioli ilk, that he could just do his game and then he just does that moment. Eddie Betts is another one. She has all them pedigrees. I'd also say Joanne Doonan, I keep talking about her, I think she'll be up there too. Brooke Vernon as well, another one to watch out to really have a breakout year this year. All in all, I think we're better equipped this year. A year of learning last year, heartbreak often makes the heart grow stronger, and we can go one better. I don't know, I think it's tough. I think the other conference has a lot of good sides, but I think we'll be there close, and I will be one for cheering them on, and I really welcome you guys to as well. Really get behind this, get behind it. It's going to be a fantastic year of football, kicked off by our fantastic girls. I'm Dan, go Blues.